MotorWeek is made possible by TireRack.com, RockAuto.com, State Farm, and WeatherTech.
Any seasoned road warrior knows that an important part of a successful trip is being well prepared to handle the tedium often associated with long-distance travel. Now, those choosing a conversion van as their mode of transportation know that with a lot of the comforts of home at their disposal, the boredom battle is all but won. So now that we've seen how custom conversion vans are made, it's now time to go play. And the toys we get to play with are two of Mark III's top models, the 7-passenger L Extra and the 9-passenger LXE. Both are built on the GMC Savannah chassis, though Chevrolet, Ford, or Dodge full-size or minivans can also serve as the basis for a Mark III conversion. The 7-passenger L Extra is pretty typical of current Mark III products. The look is big and bold with its body package and raised sport roof, giving it a look of genuine highway authority. All custom body parts are formed from durable plastic resin, which is more flexible than fiberglass and easier to paint. The large picture windows are darkly tinted and never leaked air or water. The sophisticated graphics are all laser-cut 3M plastic tape. Mark III keeps every graphic package in stock for 7 years. If you need a replacement, you just call them with your vehicle identification number. But as impressive as the outside looks to the uninitiated, it's the inside that gives custom conversion vans their posh reputations. With more wood and leather than a trio of Rolls-Royce sedans, these vans are for those who truly want to ride in style. While to some, details like the overhead accent lights seem a bit overdone, custom van buyers expect interiors with creativity and flair. Even the normally utilitarian Savannah dash gets a rich woody treatment, but Mark III does nothing to alter GMC's already well-designed controls or factory safety features like dual front airbags. In fact, the real additions start behind the driver, starting with a 13-inch color TV and video cassette player mounted in the upper bulkhead. Both are made by AudioVox and designed specifically for recreational vehicles. In addition to the visual, there is plenty of audio entertainment as well. Our test vans featured a Blaupunk 6-disc CD changer. And for the kids, there's a CD player of their own for listening with headphones. Power for the entertainment system is routed through a fuse panel with a time delay shutoff to save battery power. These captain's chairs would look at home on a corporate jet. They're actually built and designed by Mark III and are available in a variety of cloth and leather trim. For safety reasons, Mark III bolts the seats directly to the floor without the traditional but weaker swivel mounts, and all have anti-submarine plates to further increase occupant crash protection. The rear bench seat isn't quite as comfortable as the captain's chairs, but it does fold flat for sleeping. Our L Extra adds power assist to this feature. Nifty options include a convenience package that offers an onboard 250 psi air pump with a 30-foot hose that will reach all 4 tires. And if that's not enough van for you, Mark III recently added this long wheelbase LXE to its lineup. Long and tall enough to dwarf most SUVs, the LXE is for really big families. Its cavernous interior is as opulent as that of its smaller sibling, with plenty of Brazilian walnut trim on everything from windowsills to the ceiling. We also prefer this LXE's more subtle accent lighting and appreciate the plentiful storage compartments for all the small objects a traveling family usually accumulates, as well as the handy audio output panels for headphones or even video games. A good choice for the next time that you have to take your high school soccer team to the state championships. While Mark III offers a choice of drivetrains, both of our test vehicles were powered by GM's familiar 5.7-liter Vortec V8. Output is 255 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque, fed to a rear-drive 4-speed automatic transmission. And the combo does a respectable job of moving these full-size custom cruisers, which generally weigh in around 3 tons depending on equipment. Yet fuel consumption remains acceptable for such a large vehicle. EPA estimates for the standard Savannah are 14 city and 18 highway. Our 9-passenger LXE averaged 13 miles per gallon with us. That's better than some 9-passenger SUVs. And while the ride is vastly more quiet and smooth, we found both Mark III vans to be exceptional interstate cruisers. But be advised, when diverted to two-lane blacktops, caution is called for. While the Savannah's front coil spring and rear multi-leaf suspension is very capable, this is a lot of mass to navigate around tight corners. And once you take into account all that Mark III puts into them, these vans can be a lot of vehicle for the money as well. Depending on the chassis, a Mark III conversion van can actually start in the low 20s, minus all the bells and whistles. Our fully loaded GMC-based 7-passenger L Extra carries an as-equipped price of $42,595. Step up to our test 9-passenger LXE and pay $46,795. Granted, that's a few thousand more than a loaded Ford Excursion, but then how many Excursions come with a TV, a video cassette player, multiple stereo systems, and a power folding bed? Thanks to companies like Mark III, modern custom conversion vans have come a long way from the days of leaky windows, tacked-on trim, and hastily fitted bucket seats. And for the seasoned traveler, a custom conversion van is very much like a home away from home. Yet unlike a larger RV, one that can still manage serious cross-country miles. Indeed, if you can't conquer highway boredom in custom conversion vans like our Duet from Mark III, then maybe you should just stay home.